What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a meta deck discussion for the Digimon TCG. We're looking at more BT25 data. We have the Versus Games offline regionals that happened back on June 5th, so just a little while here ago. I finally figured out where to get all this data from. It looks like the Eggman site has been changed to like a Eggman deck builder, so that's kind of cool, but I can get all the information, same information I got off his old site from there. So we're going to be looking at the top 16, the breakdown, what happened, what we got for top 16. It looks like a very diverse lineup, a lot of cool stuff going on there, but we're going to take a look and see what's kind of similar to the last one, what's a little bit different, and look at how this format is going so far, and just talk about all the different things in relation to the Digimon TCG. So, hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, well, we're getting it right into it here. We have the breakdown here, the pie graph that I really always like doing. So we had top 16 breakdown. We had 3 Glowing Dawn decks, 2 Three Musketeers, 2 TS Volcanismon. We had 2 Millenniumon, 1 TS Angels, 1 Jupiter, 1 Shine Gray. So we did have Shine Gray. That was cool. 1 TS Marsmon, 1 Medusamon, 1 Omnimon Ultra S, and 1 Adventure. So actually you got an Adventure deck in there. So that's actually really, really cool. So we're going to go through, we're going to talk about the decks, see how they differ or are similar to the ones we looked at last time, and see what's new about this list. So if we go here, the top deck was TS Angels, took the top spot. And so we got here quite similar to the builds I've been running. They did use the addition of Blimpmon, which is actually cool. No Gatomon, playing more level 5s using the Shakuamon from BT25 and maxing out on Junomon, because last time I only saw like 2 of this. And then there was as well, other than that, pretty similar build, playing some memory boost cards, which I mean, I guess can help with consistency. But yeah, definitely very interesting. The Blimpmon, kind of interesting. A little bit of a change in ratio. No Ruin mode, which maybe they were just trying to go for game and not stall at all. So it's kind of interesting as well. We also have our 3 Musketeers, one of our 3 Musketeers deck as the second place one here. Again, very similar. This one's playing a ST10 Gatomon, which is kind of cool if you think about it, because you can go into Lady Devimon for, cost 1, which is good if you get this on and it reveals, and it will add a purple Digimon card among them to the hand, a yellow or a purple, so that's not bad either. We also have, I'm playing Callusmon, which is kind of interesting. No Gundramon, and maxing out on Beelstarmon, and Digimon Emperor. That's another cool tech, I guess, especially when you're not raising up that often in this deck. And then, yeah, Durblitz, Hurricane, Screwshot, Blind Red Trigger, Ignition Flare. That's kind of an interesting one to put in there as well. Let's see what else we got here. We have TS Jupitermon in third place. This one playing for the Lunamon, so it's kind of interesting. Playing the new Geomon, Blue Geomon, that's kind of Geochusmon, that's kind of cool. Playing Dianamon and Judomon in the deck, and Minerva, Neptune, TS Jupiter, but it's got every other Olympus 12 in it. Playing Homerus and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, this is an interesting build, definitely, for sure. See, it doesn't feel like it's Jupitermon, I guess, since he's playing 3 and you're playing the Geochusmon kind of base. I guess it kind of classifies that kind of pretty well. We also have Shine Greymon. So this is our first Shine Greymon build to take a top 16 here, using the old Koromon egg, using this Nightclaw, Lightfang, Agumon is kind of interesting. I've seen that in a couple builds already. Not using many of the Agumons that I'd expect, like using the old Searcher, but not using any of the new stuff or the other more popular stuff. Using the Warp guy, using the old Geo Greys, the old Rise Greys. Not playing any like only thing that's playing new is the 81 stuff and the Geo Grey Sword stuff. One of the Geo Grey Sword, so that's actually kind of interesting. And apparently Nokia is doing very well in the deck. So that's kind of interesting as well. We have our first TS Volcanismon. Here, similar kind of build to last time. This wasn't even playing any level 5s because you're just playing these guys. So it's just not important. Playing tons of options again. Similar kind of option line out. And Tamer lineup pretty much. Both of them. So we have both the Volcanismon decks because one got one placement, just one slot lower than it. Right. Again, similar kind of thing. This one's playing some Neptune mod, so that's kind of cool. Changing it up, showing us that you can kind of do whatever you want in regards to the Olympus 12 lineup as like your extras. Like you focus on one of them, and then you kind of can just plot one of the other guys as your kind of backup monster. So that's interesting as well. Millennium Mon. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to the other ones we've seen. Using Uko engine. This one has Shaman DX. Yeah. For the promo. 3 and 4 of the other promo options, and 3 of the Tamer. So yeah, pretty much what we've been seeing from Millennium Mon for a while now. So it's obviously still competitive in the format. Can put in some damage. We have a Marsmon deck here, which focuses on all the bears. I'm pretty sure this is similar, exactly like the one I saw last time at the last tournament. That was the PRA Regionals. So that's interesting as well. See more and more people playing multiple copies of the the dual color trainings, which is interesting since you only have one on the field at a time. So I think the security people are thinking that the security option outweighs the hindrance of not being able to play 2 from your hand at the same time. So that's interesting as well. We have our other Millennium Mon deck. This one's only playing one of the options and then playing Pandemonium Flame, so that's kind of interesting as well. But other than that, similar lineup. Not playing some of the EX9 DM cards in this build. So focusing on other things. Still did well, though. It was only like 2 placements down from the other one. We also have our second 3 Musketeers deck here. This one's a little closer to my build. Again, no Gundramon. Things like high-speed plug-in D is kind of interesting to give it jamming. That's very interesting. And then what was it? Less of this Asana to play the Louis. That's kind of interesting as well. I personally like Scopemon over Sparrowmon. Like I think those raw power is good, but I like the memory gain. So I actually play like 3 Sparrow over and 4 Scope. But I could be very wrong. No Durblitz in this also. No Durblitz. No Gundramon, no Durblitz. That's kind of interesting option. We have all our Glowing Dawn text down at the bottom, but there was a lot of them. So this is the Rainbow deck. The Leomon and the Geckomons being your main rookies. Cougarmon, Armalizamon, being your main level 4s. And then, yeah, Murasame. And then Monarch Lisa. 3 and 3 of the megas. That all kind of tracks for what we've been seeing. And the Tamer lineup is pretty much similar. This person's playing more. I usually only see people playing one of the other Glowing Dawn dual Tamer. So this person's playing a little bit more of that. We also have Medusa, which is pretty much the same deck that it's been for a while now. Still very aggressive and good deck, so it can definitely top events. This person's playing a little bit more level 5s than usual, because usually I see like one of this and maybe one of this. So playing 7's a little bit higher than I'm used to. Playing one of the EX11, I always like to see that one. 2 Cyclone Mon is always good to help you finish off games. Playing the promo Dimetro. And no Uko engine in this one. Showing is that it's just as good with Uko as without. We have the Alter S. I like how they show all the colors now on the builds. So we have the Alter S. This is, the, as people like to say, Ping Pong Omni. This is the stuff we got out of BT81 stuff. Playing Uko engine, that's interesting. Playing one Garurumon X antibody is also kind of interesting as well, but it is a really good card and it does offer protection, so that's interesting as well. And it gives you extra draws, so that's kind of a cool thing. Playing the Promo Metal Garurumon from way back in the day, which I think is a draw engine. I think it says draw 2 on it, so that could be, yeah. I mean, like, you don't necessarily need the crest. It's more so the blitz you need. So I can see that just as a way to draw out all your pieces so you can go for your Omnimon play. Yeah, so I can see that there. Analog Youth, and a bunch of dual Tamers. So Nokia, Time Matt, TK, those are all kind of cool choices. Different adventure Tamers, so that's kind of cool. It's a little bit different of a build. Not any memory boost cards, so no like Midnight or that was the other one, Crimson. I can't remember the other one. It's Crimson or something else. Memory boost, the red black one right now. So that's kind of interesting. And we had an adventure deck, so that's cool to see what kind of this kind of deck hasn't been in format for a while. Similar lineup to what I remember. Using the new 81 guys, so that's cool, and the new Omnimon, so that's cool. Making use of these new adventure cards, using the new Tamers, so both of those are new, and using that one because that one was always popular. Yeah, I understand these guys, the new guys, but like the old Izzy and Ty Tamer didn't seem like that great. And playing the secret Ty, so that's kind of cool as well. So that's interesting, yeah. And Metal Greymon at 4. So all these 81 cards have just made so many decks like competitive now. 81 was actually a very good set for just building up the game. And then we have our last couple Glowing Dawn decks. Basically very similar lineup to what we've seen. This one's playing more Habakiri, focusing less on the Atreides same Tamer lineup pretty much. And focusing on one Murasame over multiples. So that's as well. And then we have our last one here, which is, yeah, same rookie lineup, level 4 lineup. This one is bringing in both Murasame Mons, and again splitting the difference between the two megas. So that's kind of what we've been seeing from most of them. So similar builds, slight changes, nothing major really. Some cool new things. Shine Gray got in there and doesn't need any of the new support apparently. Glowing Dawn took the thing by storm, but it only got up to 11th place, so it was kind of a harder battle. But we had like TS Jupiter, TS Angels in the top. Musketeers is still doing great. Volcanismon is doing great as well. So there's a lot of different decks, and a lot of people are saying, oh, it's all TS slop. Well, yeah, a lot of it is TS, but it's so many different variations of so many different decks. It's not even the same cards like Volcanismon to Marsmon. There's only a few of similar cards, really. It's very different. Each deck has its own thing. Angels to even to Jupitermon. There's a few similar cards, but a lot of the basically, I'd say the skeleton of the deck is different. So it's a very diverse format in my opinion, because of that. And there's like, the fact is that like we had this many, like nothing got over 3. And most things didn't get over 2. So we had a lot of decks. The fact that Adventure and Omnimon got into this list is actually pretty insane, considering that the 81 support was a couple months now. So there's some really good stuff in the format right now. So I feel like it's a pretty diverse format, and I feel like, you know, we're getting to see a lot of different things do well. I mean, yes, a lot of old things are not doing well, and unfortunately, they just need more support. They need better support in order to be more competitive, or somebody who really understands the deck, who really can pilot the deck well, could potentially take that and do really well in their regionals. But we'll have to wait and see if we get some more metadata to see if this trend continues, or if we're going to see a wide variety of decks in the top 16, or if some of these start to take bigger chunks, you know, four of this, 3 of that. You know, if things start taking bigger chunks of the pie, then we could see that, okay, well, now things are turning and people are experimenting less in the format, and they're just playing what's gonna win them the day. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this. What do you think about the format, and do you think it's diverse right now? Do you think it is all just TS slop, like a lot of people say, or are you liking the game right now, and why? But it looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.